Welcome to DCOPS video training. In this presentation, I will demonstrate how to complete the SubContractor Details data entry screen in DCOPS. If you are beginning at the main menu, you can access the contract data entry screens by selecting the contract link under Processing Options to the left of the contract number of the contract in question. Remember that if the contract link is grayed out, this means that the contract is currently in a status that does not allow for editing. Clicking on the contract link always takes you to the first data entry screen, Contract Details. From here you can navigate to the SubContractor Details data entry screen in two ways. On the left is a light blue box with links to each data entry screen. To move to the SubContractor Details data entry screen, simply click the Subcontractors link in the blue box. You can also navigate to the SubContractor Details data entry screen by clicking the Save and Continue button repeatedly until you arrive at the SubContractor Details data entry screen. Before continuing any further with this screen, it is important that you know that there will be many circumstances when there will be no need whatsoever to provide any data or information regarding subcontractors. This screen is necessary only for subcontracted technical expert services. Do not provide any data or information on this page if any of the following conditions exist. 1. There will be no subcontracted employees providing services in Germany associated with the prime contract. 2. The positions that would be occupied by subcontractors will require approval under Article 72 for analytical support services. Subcontracts providing analytical support services approved under Article 72 must have a separate record in DCOPS and must be approved as if the subcontract were a separate and unique prime contract of its own. 3. The prime contract will require approval under Article 72 for troop care services or IT services to troop care providers. Subcontracted employees providing direct care to troops or providing IT services to troop care providers are not eligible for NATO's SOFA status accreditation. If no data or information regarding subcontractors is needed, simply click Save and Continue in order to advance to the Job Position Location data entry screen. On the Subcontractor Details data entry screen, you will find many of the features that are common in DCOPS. In the blue bar at the very top of the screen is the data entry screen name. In the gray bar just below that are three links: Log Out of DCOPS, Main Menu, and DCOPS Technical Support. Clicking Log Out of DCOPS will immediately log you out, but will not save any data that has been entered since the last save. Clicking Main Menu will return you to the main menu or dashboard, again without saving. Clicking DCOPS Technical Support will allow you to send a message to our office asking for assistance with DCOPS. There are three buttons across the top of the data entry area: Review Application, Submit to DOCPER, Save and Continue, and Cancel. Clicking Review Application, Submit to DOCPER will cause DCOPS to check for all required information and documentation, and if the application is viewed as complete, you will be asked to confirm that you would like to submit the contract package for review. Clicking the Save and Continue button will save the data you have entered and advance you to the next data entry screen. Clicking Cancel will simply stop what you are doing without saving any data. The purpose of the Subcontractor Details data entry screen is to allow you to fully identify any subcontracted company or corporation that will provide the services required under the subject prime contract or task order. This information is used for reporting purposes, is included on the AE Form 715-9A that is provided to the German authorities, and is also included on the 1172-2s of all subcontracted employees who receive NATO SOFA status associated with this contract. Remember, this page is only for subcontractors providing technical expert services requiring approval under Article 73. To add a subcontractor, begin by clicking the link that says, To add a subcontractor, click here. You can identify a subcontracted company or corporation in two ways. The preferred method is simply to find the company or corporation on the current company drop-down list. The alternate method is to click the Add New Company link. When you look at the drop-down list, you will notice quite a bit of duplication. That is because DCOPS interprets any difference in a company name as indicating that a different company has been referenced. Anytime a COR uses a company or corporation name that is different in any way from previous entries, it creates a new entry on the drop-down list. It is important to note that DCOPS tracks company and corporation name information separately from the address and telephone information. What this means is that not only can you have company or corporation names that are essentially duplicates, but you can also have multiple addresses for the same company or corporation. This amount of potential duplication is necessary because the company or corporation name and address information must match the information included on the contract itself. If you select a company or corporation from the drop-down list, it will automatically populate the company name, phone numbers, and address with information previously provided. Please note that if there is more than one available address for a particular company or corporation, DCOPS will give you the option of choosing between the available addresses before populating the information. If the company or corporation name is not accurately included on the drop-down list, you will need to click the Add New Company link in order to enter the required information. If the company name is correct, but the address and telephone number information is not accurately available, simply select any available address and then correct it. When the data is saved, DCOPS will save the new information as a new company or corporation address. Remember that you click Add New Company only when the correct name of the company or corporation does not currently exist on the drop-down menu. Adding or correcting address and telephone information does not require that you use the Add New Company function. If the company or corporation name, address, and telephone numbers are all entered correctly, you can return to the SubContractor Details data entry screen by clicking the Save New Subcontractor button. If DCOPS discovers significant incomplete data elements, you will not be able to save the data on this screen, and DCOPS will give you an error message prompting you to complete the data entry before proceeding. If you are able to return to the Subcontractor Details data entry screen, then you can be assured that you have successfully added a subcontractor. You will note that this screen will now contain a table summary of the subcontract details. There are also two new links, Remove and Edit. If you click the Remove link, all information associating that subcontractor with this prime contract will be removed. Company or corporation name and address information, however, will still be available for use with other contracts. Clicking the Edit link will simply allow you to edit the subcontractor details for the subcontract in question. If you need to add information about another subcontractor, simply click the link to add a subcontractor. Click here. There is no functional limit on the number of unique subcontractors that can be associated with a particular prime contract. You may add as many subcontractors as are required. You can also add second-tier subcontractors or subcontractors of subcontractors, or even third-tier subcontractors if you so desire. Once you have entered all subcontractors that will provide services under this prime contract, you can proceed to the Job Position Location data entry screen by clicking Save and Continue. Congratulations!